Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to manifest when you don't believe. And guys, we're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers on this channel, so if you're new, please subscribe. Okay, I'm going to hop into the video, but before I do, don't forget to hit the like button. And yeah, let's get started. And this is something I want to address because in my previous videos, I've talked a lot about how to manifest, and I've also talked a lot about how it can be really difficult if you have like a limiting belief system, or if deep down you just believe that you can't have something, or that you're not worthy of something, or you just believe your life is the way that it is, then it's going to be really hard for you to change and really hard for you to manifest the things that you want into your life. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people's manifestations don't come to them, is because they have all these limiting beliefs like blocking it. So today we're going to address how to change that. Now, the reason it's so difficult to change our belief system is because it's usually something that was like ingrained into us from like a young age, right? So if you grew up in a family and your parents always told you something like, I don't know, like money is evil or something like that, or if your parents are always saying like money doesn't grow on trees, which is something that I feel like we've all heard before. If you hear that over and over and over again, then it's going to be basically so deeply ingrained into your mind, into your brain, into your subconscious, that it's going to be really hard for you to change and break away from that like limiting belief system. So how do you actually start to change that? And this is what some people struggle with, is because they can try to think, okay, that's not true, like life is abundant, like money is easy to come by and all of these things, but then deep down they still have these like limiting belief systems from their childhood because it was like really deeply ingrained into them, and then because of that it's just really hard for them to manifest what they actually want. So there are a few ways that you can start to change your belief system. So I'm gonna go through some of them with you guys just really quickly. So the first thing that you can do is use repetition. So what you can do is right before you go to bed or before you wake up, you can listen to like affirmations, like positive affirmations, and you can like find videos like this on YouTube, or you can just meditate and just kind of use positive affirmations in that way and repetition. For example, if you want to manifest wealth, then before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning, you can meditate and you can say things like life is abundance, like the universe is limitless, and all of these things, and you just keep saying it to yourself as you meditate. And you want to be in a really calm state when you're doing this. It helps to like lay down and close your eyes, but doing it right before you go to bed and right after you wake up is a really good way to kind of reprogram your subconscious. Because doing it before bed, for example, like it's right before you go to bed, so it's a lot easier to like reach your subconscious mind. And then if you say it right before bed, then when you sleep, your brain's actually going to be like thinking about it, and your subconscious is going to be thinking about it, and it's going to just help rewire your mind. The second thing that you can do is listen to subliminals or sleep hypnosis videos that can help with this. And it's basically the same thing. Most of them is just affirmations. Sometimes subliminals, there's not actually like sounds you can hear because that's the point. It's supposed to be like subliminal. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. Just find one that works for you, and you could listen to this while you sleep. And that's going to help reprogram your subconscious again. The next technique that you can use is gratitude journaling or scripting. So scripting is basically when you're just sitting down and writing out a story of the thing that you want to manifest. But instead of writing it in like a past tense or in like the future tense, you actually write it in the present tense. So you just write something like, let's say you wanted to manifest like luck, being really lucky. You just say like, I'm so grateful because I feel like I'm such a lucky and blessed person. And you would list all of the reasons why you're so lucky. Maybe you feel like things just come to you really easily. Opportunities are always like attracted to you. Maybe if you want to manifest like wealth and abundance, you would write something like, I attract money, like I'm like a money magnet, money just comes to me really easily and it likes to be around me. Something like that. And the point is to use gratitude and to use the present tense, because you're basically writing the story of what you want to manifest. And sometimes when you physically write out something, it's a lot easier for your brain to start to believe the story, because not only are you thinking about it, but you're physically writing it out and you can like read it, and that again just helps reprogram your mind and your belief systems. So that is scripting and sort of a little bit of gratitude journaling. And some people like to use repetition, so like the 3-3-3 technique or the 5-5-5 technique. It's basically just writing out what you want like 3 times and then you do that 3 times, or writing it out 5 times and then again you write that out 5 more times. So there are a lot of fun little techniques that you can kind of use to reprogram your mind, especially if you like to write. And then the last and the most powerful technique that I want to talk about is actually self-love and self-confidence, because a lot of the times we can be especially hard on ourselves. We can like kind of be mean to ourselves, and again, it all comes back from feelings of being unworthy or feeling like you're not good enough or like you don't deserve the things that you want. But the truth is, we are all worthy, we are all good enough, and we all deserve to be happy and to be able to manifest the things that we want into our lives. And so sometimes it helps to kind of think about it from the perspective of, if you were a friend, or if a friend was like struggling with this, how would you approach it and what would you say to your friend? Because sometimes when our friends are struggling with self-love and self-confidence, we actually are a lot more kind to them than we would be to ourselves. You know, we would say, no, actually you deserve all these things, you're an amazing person, and you would say these things to your friend. But then for some reason to yourself, it can be difficult to do that. And we can kind of be negative and hard on ourselves. So sometimes it helps to kind of be your own best friend and to kind of remind yourself that you deserve all of these things. Because when you have a negative belief system, it all boils down to feeling like you don't deserve the things that you want, or feeling like you're not worthy. So one of the things that you can do is try and fix that. And the easiest way to go about doing that is self-love, is to work on loving yourself and being kind to yourself and remembering that you are enough, that you do deserve all of the things that you want. Alright guys, that was it for today's little video. I just thought I'd touch on this since it's like one of the biggest things that can block your manifestations or make it not happen. So I feel like it was important to just address this, and then you guys can kind of like refer back to this video if you ever feel like you're struggling with it. And I think we all struggle with this from time to time, so I feel like it's very normal. But yeah, it's definitely possible to rewire your belief system, to change your belief system, and to use that as a tool to manifest and attract all of the things that you want even faster. Alright, that was it for today's little video. I hope you liked it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because it really helps my channel grow. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!